Hello friends, it's Tom Day. Part 2 of Cutscenes begins now. Gabriel's Pride and the Fall of Alexandria. Humans have created a calendar which tracks years from the fall of the elves, Effie, and when the forest tower was destroyed in a devastating explosion. The year is 250 Effie, 250 years after the presumed extinction of the elven race. Gabriel continues to change identities and offers keen military mind to the highest bidder. Thank you for coming, Captain Green. Your mercenary troops have come highly recommended. Thank you, Your Majesty. I hear that you have had trouble with the Alexandrians. Yes, the small kingdom of Kurlaxia has long been in the sights of the Empire of Alexandria. They have conquered their own neighbors, and now their attention turns to us. As my wife has said, we are a small kingdom with a small military. We will pay you handsomely to join our cause with your mercenary group. As you wish, but I always settle business up front. Our fee is $50,000 gold per month. Do you accept? Sweet Christ. Stifle steep, don't you think? We can pay you $25,000, but no more. Very well. Good luck finding someone else to fight your battles. Wait. We must pay them whether it empties the treasury reserves or not. To my chagrin, you are correct. We will pay your fee. Please defend our borders against the land-hungry Alexandrians. Excellent, we are agreed. We will begin our defense immediately. Weeks later in Gabriel's military camp. Build that fire up, it's so damn cold outside. Sure thing. Wow. Thanks. Anybody know the background of the captain? No, I've been with him for 5 years and I never heard him say anything personal. That man's a machine. Wow, it's been a grisly 15 years and I've never seen his face. Not the friendly type if you ask me, but he's a military genius. We've been outnumbered 5-1 and still come out on top. What can I say? Gabriel's a man of the sword. And of the mind. On my mark, gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, attack! Yeah! Ooh. Pow, bam! After the battle, they didn't lose a single man. Well done, men. Prepare to do it again tomorrow. Prepare to do it again on the meadow. 153 years later. Oh, Jesus. The thing I love about old RPGs is that these could be steps going up, or those could be bridges over a gap. Thank you for responding so promptly to my summons, Captain Sharon. I have been hoping you would call. Have you found what I have asked for? It has taken over 25 years for us to track down that which you desire, but we believe that it has made its way to the Library of Alexandria. How ironic. It seems that I will return to Alexandria after all these years. Excuse me, did you say something? Nothing. Consider your debt paid. I must leave immediately. A very strange man. Very strange indeed. Months later in Alexandria. Oran is in my command. Captain Sharon, to see the Emperor. Yes, sir. The Emperor is expecting you, but your party will have to remain outside. Very well. Very well. Yes. Moments later, of course, moments later, he just walked inside. Thank you for receiving me on such short notice, Your Majesty. Your reputation precedes you. We have hopes of enticing you to join our military. Perhaps, but I have other reasons for wishing to see you, Your Majesty. I would like access to the rare antiques chamber of the Great Library. Knowledge of the existence of that place is a tightly guarded secret. How have you come to possess it? You likely would not believe me, but I have been there before. You are correct, I do not believe you. Since its inception, the rare antiques chamber of the Great Library has been accessible only to the ruling elite and the highest-ranking military members. It's impossible for you to have attended, or entered. But be that as it may, I entered the chamber long ago, and I request entry again. You are bold, Captain Sharon. I like that. We cannot allow access to that area to any but our most trusted brethren. I beg you to reconsider. Beg as much as you wish. The Empire has remained a powerful entity throughout the centuries because of the secrets which we retain. Foreigners such as yourself will never have access to the rare antique chamber. I will give you one last chance to change your mind. It's time to get serious. Is that a threat? You had best think hard before you utter your next words. I will take my leave then. Guards, escort this filth out of the castle. It'll be the last thing you ever do, friend. Months later in Gabriel's mercenary camp. Oh, excuse me. Men, we are about to embark on a most dangerous mission. I've recruited several other mercenary groups to join us. Okay, maybe he doesn't need a super scary voice yet. What's the mission, Captain? There is something that I require housed deep within the great library of Alexandria, and the Empire has refused my entry. Wait, we're attacking Alexandria. Captain, that's madness. That is correct, but I've been planning this for the last several months. I have confidence that my plan will work, because I am a genius. Bearded mercenary. That's a good description of a man. The Alexandrian Empire is currently engaged on many fronts and only has a token force protecting the capital. We'll sneak inside the city gates just before dawn and slaughter the unaware soldiers. Prepare yourselves. We attack tomorrow morning. Oh, man. The carnage. That's brutal. Brutal. That dude's hiding behind the fire. Maybe he's dead. It's hard to tell. Poor guys. Still out of face, so I think he's just hiding. Meanwhile, in the depths of the great library of Alexandria. Oh man, this is just so cruel. He needs the book in the antiques chamber. At last, I'm so close to possessing the book. At last, the power of the book is mine. Frostmourne is calling my name. This is it. Gabriel selects a copy of the text titled The Living Soul by Amadeus Tarmian. This book holds the knowledge of one of the most ancient veneer on the subject of life and immortality. Gabriel allows his mercenary band to run rampant in the streets of Alexandria, leading towards complete destruction. Meanwhile, he leaves the city to find a safe place to begin contemplating the ancient words of Amadeus. What a crazy mother. Alright, next up we have The Search for the Well. The March of War. Months later, in a private study in Parousia, Amadeus makes several references to the Well of Souls. What is this place? I believe I had been everywhere on Terra, but I cannot remember any place fitting its description. Sometimes it's weird how words get stuck. There are a few mountain ranges that I haven't explored. Perhaps the Well of Souls hidden within one of those ranges. Perhaps. It's actually just a giant cave with a sign out front. I will set out immediately for those possible hiding places. I must find the Well of Souls. Yes. On my giant boat. A few days later, on Gabriel's personal ship. Set a course for the Alexandrian outpost on the eastern continent. The mountain range south of the outpost may house the Well of Souls. He's slowly becoming more and more devilish. A few days later, the mountain peaks are lost in the clouds. It could take me several days to reach the top. Diddle-oo. I didn't realize that this could be like 20 minutes of the same songs over and over again. Next cutscene, the Mysterious Magi. Days after making port near the abandoned Alexandrian post, Gabriel abandons his equipment halfway up the mountain. He's like, screw this stuff. It's just tall as hell. Oh yeah! He's been weakened. Slips in nearly and falls down. Oh, damn, I'd better slow down. Poor Gabriel, he's exhausted. Can he make the jump? Not another chasm. Here goes nothing. I think it's in the top. Not a moment too soon. And so we are hours later. Wow. It's huge. Golden gold. What is this place? It is an ancient Magi tower. Who are you people? We three are one. We three are one. Have you come for the Albasarad, traveler? No, I'm searching for the Well of Souls. This is not the Well of Souls, traveler. However, we are well acquainted with the place. Far to the south, you will find what you desire. So it does exist. I will find it if it takes another 500 years. If he enters the Well of Souls, he will surely perish without the step of sorrow and folly. A day later, back in Gabriel's ship, set a course west along the northern coastline, and then due south off to the Well of Souls. Yes, sir! Several weeks later, near the South Pole. Another similar room. Welcome, traveler. Have you come for the Onyx Talisman? This place is so similar. I would have thought I was still at the other tower if not for the raging blizzard outside. Is this the Well of Souls? No, the Well of Souls is far to the north. Who are you? We three are one. We are the Magi. But what is your ancestry? Where do you come from? We are the Magi. We have no recollection of a time before. We've existed since the beginning. Intriguing. Thank you for the information, but I will be leaving now. Yes. Goodbye. Damn! I've missed the Well of Souls. But there are very few unexplored regions of Terra that remain. The next location must be the correct one. The one. I'm just gonna, real quick, show you guys the Well of Souls. Because, it's pretty hard to miss. Oh wait, that was the Well of Souls. That's the Abyss down there. Oh yeah, the Abyss actually has the sign. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. This is reasonable to assume that he missed this, I guess. You know, it's an island with a pyramid in the middle of it. Whatever. The one I was going to the south was the Abyss. Anyways, the Well of Souls! Several moments later, locating the two Magi Towers, several months, Gabriel scaled the sheer cliffs of this small island, nearly falling to his death several times. He trekked this for several hours to a large golden pyramid at the center of the island. It's actually fairly reasonable that he didn't get there, because, you know... Sorry, didn't mean to talk so much smack. I can hardly believe my eyes. It looks to be constructed from pure gold. Who would have built such a monstrous temple? Ah, my nose is so itchy, sorry. It is eerily quiet, as if even the insects know to stay far away from this place. This is the culmination of a nearly 100-year search. What awaits me at the top of the Well of Souls? This hole must ascend into the Well of Souls, but it is so dark that nothing is visible. Gabriel also finds a small plaque next to the hole with words carved in the language of the veneer. Gabriel sweeps aside the sand to reveal the following words. Ye who seeks the truth, compel thy will to a singular fate at the Well of Souls' lonely apex. Brave descent into tormenting encasement, yet await the silent stargate, alive with the echo of man's last breath. What does it mean? It appears that entrance to the Well of Souls is not the answer. There must be a key to opening the power of this place. Next cutscene. The Price of Immortality. 52 years after Gabriel's first located the Well of Souls. Veneer, your words confound me. What is the Stargate you speak of? Countless rituals performed and all for naught. How long must I continue until I find the key? Perhaps the answer's in the black arts of the veneer. Amadeus often makes reference to them while discussing the Well of Souls. Ooh. I should try the third incantation outlined. Nothing. I should return to my study and review the cryptic words of Amadeus. I'm starting to become the bad guy. 34 years later. It feels as if I'm slowly losing my mind. I've read The Living Soul 100 times over, and I'm no closer to understanding the words etched into the stone at that apex of the Well of Souls. It is time for me to return to the Well of Souls and attempt my new incantations. Several months later. So itchy. Really sorry. This must work. Damn, nothing again. Alive with the echo of man's last breath. What does it mean? Necromancy? Oh my god, I will return. I will return. 353 years later in Pandora. Gabriel has studied the black and necromantic arts for the last 350 years, searching in vain for the solution to the cryptic words at the top of the Well of Souls. No, this can't be the answer. But it fits so perfectly. I can't do it. The sacrifice of life with my own immortality. It is beyond redemption. Is it though? Is it? A single life in exchange for my own immortality. The world wouldn't miss a criminal from the Pandaren prison, but he is still human. Who am I to serve as his judge and executioner? This is torture. Why did the veneer torment me so? Ugh. Several months later. Walk. What is this place? What are you going to do to me? I said walk. Ow! Forgive me for what I'm about to do. Oh God.
Don't do it, Gabriel. Don't do it.
Keep walking. Actually, it would be like this, I guess, would not like this. I'm sorry, but I have to do this.
Do what?
Ah! Nothing. Can this be possible? It fits so perfectly. Wait, something seems to be happening. Oh, shit. Amazing. This surely it must be the Stargate. If I pass through, I shall surely become immortal. It is just large enough. Whee! On the other side of the portal, what is this place? This is no place on Terra. The portal is closing. Oh my, what was that? It must have been the wind. Crazy. Back on Terra, unbeknownst to Gabriel, his mind was being tainted by the essence that was passing from the alien world to Terra as he traveled through the portal. I feel so powerful, it's as if I absorbed a small portion of the life energy when I passed through the portal. This truly is the answer to immortality. More souls must be sacrificed so that I can pass through the portal again. Perhaps the portal open longer with a more substantial sacrifice. Several months later, after Gabriel left Pandora with his hostage, or so he thinks. Welcome back, sir. I thought you would be gone longer. What do you mean? I've been gone for over 3 months. My trip actually lasted longer than planned.
Sir, it's only been a month. Are you feeling all right?
How very strange. Could the portal have had some other unintended consequences? You're quite right. I must have suffered some memory loss. We actually had to cut the trip short due to a cracked mast.
Very good, sir. Good day.
I feel like that's a lie that he would be able to call out.
The Price of Immortality.
Wait, we just did that one, right? Now we're on The Prophet. Several weeks before Gabriel opens a portal above the Well of Souls. The Forest Tower. It's magnificent. What's that? An old medallion. This will make a nice memento to commemorate my trip. Yes. Seconds before Gabriel creates the portal above the Well of Souls. Damn, I'm late for work. The boss is going to kill me. What's happening to me? Oh my goodness, sir, are you alright? In the young man's vision. What am I seeing? Is that Terra? There's the Well of Souls right there. You can't see me pointing, but that's okay. I've never seen it from such a vantage point.
What is happening? The world is covered by a fog. What does it mean? The world is covered by fog, growing darkness, foggy and growing darkness. This is a vision sent from the gods. I must warn the people of Doria. No.
After the young man's vision. Thank goodness you're alright. You've been lying there for the last few minutes completely unresponsive.
I have to warn the city.
Ah! Wait, where are you going? A few days later. Just a few more pamphlets, I'll have enough to start dispersing them. That's a lot of pamphlets. People must know of the coming apocalypse. A few hours later.
People of Doria, heed my words.
The young man hands the townsperson a pamphlet.
The apocalypse is nigh.
The young man hands out another pamphlet. Our world is in danger. Growing darkness is slowly consuming Terra.
We must band together.
He looks kind of awesome. Weeks later, after riots racked the city due to the young man's pamphlets and daily speeches.
You have been found guilty of disturbing the peace of Doria with your
Insane ramblings. What do you have to say for yourself?
They are not ramblings. I had a vision of the future. Please, you must believe me. It is the utmost importance that you heed my warnings. Your delusions have caused extensive damage to the city, so I have no choice but to exile you to a small deserted island off the eastern coast. Guards, take him away!
We rescue that man. In our playthrough. Oh yeah, I'll be right back real quick. Alright.
Through cutscene number 14, Through the Looking Glass.
23 years before present day, in a small village near Pandora. Over the passing of another generation, Gabriel's obsession with immortality became increasingly warped by his repeated passage through the portal. While he continued to believe only he was passing through the cosmos, something else indeed was passing with him, and it was poisoning his mind. Gabriel began to view the mass murder of Terran life as simply a tool toward creating portals open longer and longer. He is now posing as a young general in the Pandaran army. Our informers have reported that the village is home to spies for the kingdom of Asgard. Do not be fooled by their practiced innocence. Every one of these villagers is a criminal out to bring the destruction of Pandora. What are your orders, sir? Gather the spies from their homes and bring them to the center of the village. We will make an example of these traitors.
Yes, sir. Soldiers, you heard the general?
Don't try to escape, traitors. What are we accused of? What have we done? Spying against the Empire of Pandora. Now move, goddammit. Keep rounding up the villagers. Keep rounding up the crowd. Get out, come on, get out of there.
Don't hurt me, I haven't done anything.
I've heard it all before. Walk. I mean, 3 villagers isn't that much, eh? You know? Lieutenant Hannibal, keep up the good work. Start the executions in approximately 1 hour.
Yes, sir.
I am so evil. Gabriel has finally mastered the art of teleportation after 350 years of dark art study. God, I wish I could have mastered the study of teleportation. And why would teleportation be a dark art? Why so many people sacrifice the portal should remain open for several hours. Hopefully I can learn more about this alien world on this passage through the portal. Back in the village of Lucidia.
So we're having a bit of trouble with a couple of villagers.
Must I do everything? Must I do everything myself?
With my sweet Sephiroth hair.
Ajax, help me! Arrgh. Soldiers, get that bastard. Soldiers, get that bastard. Oh, shit. Ajax is one of the best. He was like a super big, important monster hunter dude. He hunted a lot of stuff. He was a strong man.
Come with me.
No. Bring that man closer. Please. To punish your resistance, your wife will be the first to die. Oh! Shit! No, I will make it much more of an impression to let him live with the grief of his wife's murder. Soldiers, slaughter the rest of these traitors.
Shit.
Back at the Well of Souls after the massacre. Excellent. Hannibal sacrificed the souls. Hopefully I will have enough time to learn more about this alien world on this passage through the portal. Minutes later on the alien world. Strange how the portal always seems to transport me to a different region of this world. Hey buddy, nice costume. Costume, what do you mean? Well, it's a Halloween costume, isn't it? Halloween, I'm sorry, I'm not native to this area. Could you please tell me the name of this village? Very funny. Why else would anyone be dressed up like that? Anyway, this is a suburb of Portland. Sorry, but I have to run. The village of Portland. It's quite large and quite technologically advanced. I need to do more reconnaissance. A map would be most helpful. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm lost. Would you happen to have a map of the village of Portland?
Village of Portland? I've never heard it called a village before. Sure. Just hold on a moment and I'll get my atlas.
Oh man, so does that mean this? Oh, the sequel's gonna be on Earth? That's so cool. Or maybe the expansion will.
Here you go. You're just really strangely going to a costume party.
Yes, that is correct. A costume party. Thank you for this book of maps. Excellent. This appears to be a map of this alien world, Earth. It says. Thank you very much. You have been most helpful.
You are very welcome.
If he looks anything like, I should explore more of Portland.
An hour later on the beach.
I think we'll win the contest group. I think we'll win the best group costume for sure this year.
I think we should have a better chance if we had a gray wizard.
Perhaps, but these costumes are much better than what we had last year. This world is even more similar to Terra than I had thought. Elves, dwarves, and even orcs coexist on this world. Apparently, the elves avoided the extinction event that took place on Terra. It's getting late. I should return to Terra before the portal closes. Back at the Well of Souls after traveling to Earth. Earth. Now I know the name of this parallel world to Terra. Why are they linked? Even the Veneer and the near infinite wisdom didn't know who built this golden pyramid. It appears that the longer that I spend on this Earth, the longer duration of the time reversal that is created by the portal. Based on this connection, I should stage a massive war culminating in a bloody battle that will gain me hundreds or even thousands of years in time reversal. Only with that amount of time can I possibly learn the secrets to true immortality. It appears that the portal creation is actually destroying the souls of those sacrificed. Entire villages have disappeared when I return from Earth. Holy shit. It explains why they're not there, right? There's a finite opportunity for me. I will seize it. And so yeah, there we are. That's the story, the cutscenes of Last Dream. During the game, you end up, you go to you go into Pandora where what's his name? Gabriel and Hannibal, they kind of have that place under rule, and you get the help of other kingdoms. And then you here, and this culminates in this entrance into the Well of Souls, where we will take on the final battle and see the end, the conclusion to Last Dream. Talk to you later, guys. See ya.